Hi guys and welcome back. Today I'm going to do an update video because I know it's been so long and honestly I've got so much to tell you right now. So yeah, it's just going to be what's been going on and why I haven't uploaded in such a long time. I have missed uploading, I'll give you that, but everything has just been so crazy and unreal. It's just... Anyways, so we'll get into the video now. You said goodbye like everything's gone. So first things first, when I stopped uploading, it's because I got a new job at the start of the year, and it was one that I genuinely really wanted and enjoy. And then everything from then went downhill. I ended up getting COVID back in May, and I was really ill from it. I just honestly, I couldn't get out of bed for 2 weeks, nearly 3. And then I'm still suffering with difficulties now in breathing. But honestly, that was the worst thing in my life I've ever had, and it wore me out. I'm not joking you. So when people have said that they've got COVID, I feel for them, because my life, whew, honestly, it was horrible. And then soon after I had COVID and started to get better on the right tracks, I was able to then start going back to church and everything else. So I then got baptised. I hope you can see a clip somewhere here. I'm going to post one anyway. Sorry, I've got something in my eye. So yeah, I then got baptised, which was honestly such an amazing day. Wow, like honestly, best choice and thing I've ever made. Honestly, if you're gonna get baptised, do it. And then after I got baptised, I then had some more great news. I'm actually pregnant. Found out I was pregnant, so I'm now 20 weeks. So back then, yeah, I found out. Yeah, and that was a shock to the system, because I was told that possibly wasn't going to be able to have any more children because I have polycystic ovaries, which I found out last year, I think. Yeah, so that just come about, and that was a shock, but it was an amazing shock at the same time, I think. So yeah, we've just been busy with everything with that as well. But not only that, this pregnancy has nearly killed me off. It has honestly been so hard. I've been really ill from it. For the first, say, 3 months was honestly, it was difficult, really difficult. I had nothing but morning sickness and tiredness. I had headaches that I couldn't believe. My body just did not feel like mine. It was horrible. But I just kept thinking to myself, look, you're going to end up with something great at the end of it, so just carry on. So obviously working in such a challenging job that I'm in now, and then being pregnant was so difficult. So yeah, I've then went on to 6 weeks holiday, so I had the 6 weeks holidays off. And all through that 6 weeks, it was horrible, honestly. I don't think I relaxed one bit, because I was constantly ill throughout the whole 6 weeks holiday, and it was just, wow, yeah. And then not long after that, my depression started coming back. So you might think I look fine now, but it's not the case. My depression and anxiety have hit really hard again. I've tried to keep them on for the past 2 years I've been trying to keep them on an easy level for me to still cope. If you haven't seen on my previous videos, I have done a depression and anxiety video, which was very difficult to record. But yeah, since then I've been trying to cope with it and use strategies and all these other things. And I was fine for a while, but now, yeah, it's hit now. Obviously with my hormones being so high, it's just come back with a vengeance, and it's been like, wow, it's just yeah, it's hit me hard. So I've been trying to deal with that, but I have been trying to also sort my house out. So I've been trying to keep myself at a level. We're trying to decorate and obviously get things ready for baby, and the girls needed their own room. They could not cope with being with each other in the same bedroom, obviously with their difficulties of ADHD and autism. I have also done a video on that in the past, so if you want to go and check that out. I'm not too sure how long ago it was, but I have done one of that. So yeah, with their difficulties, they find it very difficult to share or get on. They need their own space. So we've ended up putting a partition wall in. I will put a snapshot in here somewhere. A partition wall in the front bedroom where I used to be, because I'm now in their bedroom. Just so they can have their own little space. It's a decent size for them both to have just their space. So all we've got to do here is put the door frame on, and then we've got to do coving and the wallpapering. But we are wanting to do, there's a lot more in Stevie's room that we need to do, because honestly we put so much effort into Gabby's room, we just want to move straight on to Stevie's now. But there's walls that we don't want grey anymore, so we wanted them white to go with her bed sheets. We've got this brick wallpaper that's got like an ombre effect in it, and then we're putting up some shelves along here so she can hang her medals from ballet, and then we've got to do coving up there. And then we've also just got to finish off with the skating boards down there. So yeah, we've been trying to get that sorted. I started doing that in the 6 weeks holiday, trying to do that in the 6 weeks holiday. Andy ended up doing most of it because I just couldn't. I stood there and delegated most of it because I couldn't get involved as much as I wanted to help. So yeah, we've done a few things in there. And then we wanted to do sort of the similar same thing for this bedroom, so the baby has its own nursery. But now, because of all the trouble we had with the first one, don't get me wrong, it really does look good, but it was so difficult to try and get it all up, and obviously me being further along now, it's hard anyway. And then I'll have to like let Andy get on with it on his own, which I don't find very fair. And simply with all the cost of living crisis have gone up and all this lot, we don't want to actually get anybody in. We can't get anyone in with everything else that we're having to pay for. I will put a clip in. I'll keep looking over there because that's where it's meant to be. But yeah, because of the shape of this bedroom, we just obviously can't. It just wouldn't work out. We would have no space. The baby wouldn't have no space. It would just be on top of each other. So we've decided against that, and we're trying to think of ideas of how to separate it or partition it sort of without an actual full-on wall there. Yeah, so that's what we've got going on at the minute. But everywhere else I've been able to decorate my living room, which I will show you in a cleaning video soon. I should have one coming up in the next couple of days, next week, I don't know. So yeah, we've decorated the living room, tried to get that all nice and ready, a nice change, nice and cosy. We've tried to obviously help with the energy bills as well, so we've tried to do things in the house that will help keep the heat in rather than letting the cold in, because my back doors for some reason have this massive gap. When the houses were built, the doors didn't do very well, the French doors didn't do very well, so there is a gap underneath which lets a lot of draft in. So we've got draft excluders there. We're trying to fill the gaps up with the sealant. The sealant, what's it called? Oh, Andy said it to me earlier, I can't think of the locking orders now. So yeah, we're trying to fill the gap up as well to keep the heat in. We've also trying to do stuff with the front door. The front door is okay, but it still lets a little draft in here and there. So we're just trying to get everything secure, ready for the winter to come, because we don't really want to be spending loads on heating when we could potentially do other things to save money. So yeah, other than that guys, honestly it's been a roller coaster this year. I'm not gonna lie, it has been wild, absolutely wild. From things being such on a high to then being on a low and then all of a sudden high again, and it's just wow, I honestly can't get my head around it. I think that's why I'm struggling so much at the minute with my depression and my anxiety, because everything's hit all at once in one go. I mean, I know things happen for a reason, and I know things have their own time of coming in. That's down to the big man, obviously. So I am thankful for everything that he does. But it has been a wild roller coaster this year. So fingers crossed it starts to calm down from now onwards. Other than that, I'm just gonna have to ride the waves, aren't I? So yes, that is all of my updates. Sorry it has been a quick one, because when my anxiety kicks off, which it is now, sorry, my speech comes out a lot faster than I wanted to, so my head goes 10 to a dozen and I can't control it, just all blur, that's it. So yes, everything that has happened this year, and I honestly want to still do my videos because they are the one thing that kept me on a goal, on a path, and it made me feel like I had something to look forward to, if that makes sense, and giving inspiration to other moms and other families, and even helping people with their problems. It kind of like, it gave me a bit of peace, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is one thing I'm going to try my hardest to get onto, because I know I've stopped and started my channel so many times, and that is genuinely down to my mental health, and I really do try and fight it, but sometimes it wins. So I do try my hardest, and I will try my hardest this time to keep it on track. I have actually made myself a big schedule of videos to go out and what they're going to be and all this stuff, so I'm really hoping that my head lets me do it, if that makes sense. But I will try and force myself to do more videos, because I know that they bring other people joy, because obviously I've had comments and my subscribers have gone up, so I'm really thankful and grateful for all of that. But yes, it is difficult, but I'm going to try and push to get where I want to get, because I do want to succeed with this, and it's always been a great hobby of mine. So yes, fingers crossed, I won't let you down, hopefully. Yes, but other than that, thank you guys for watching, because that is my whole update, and I hopefully will see you soon in my next video, which I'm hoping to be I'm hoping to be a small products video, because I've been sent a lot of small products from Small. This lovely lady called Becky has emailed me, got in touch with me a couple, I think it was back in June now, could have been end of May, and I went into, she sent me a lot of stuff, and not went into partnership or sponsorship or anything like that. It was I wanted to do some reviews for them, because I've never used Small before, but I heard a lot of good reviews from Small products. So she sent me a box, and then I'm gonna obviously do a video on all of that, because honestly most of it is great stuff. Not had a problem with it yet, so keep your eyes peeled for that, guys, because that should be coming up shortly after this one has been uploaded, a few days I think. So yes, thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. All that we have is each other.